Have you often wondered how to solve a Rubik's Cube? Would you like to learn how? Well, stick around. Hello! What's up and servus? My name's SimonMac, and in today's episode I'm going to show you how to be okay at solving the Rubik's Cube. If you haven't watched the previous video on how to solve the first layer, you can go check that out. Okay, for some terms, when you're solving this, I'll be referencing some layers. This is the up layer, we use U for that. This is the right layer, I'll use R for that. This is the left layer, or L. This is the front layer. Now every time you see a letter like U, that is a quarter turn. So 1/4 turn, that is U. U prime, with a little apostrophe, would be a quarter turn backwards or counterclockwise. Same thing, R would be a quarter turn clockwise, R prime, counterclockwise. L would be a quarter turn clockwise, L prime, a quarter turn counterclockwise, and same thing on the front. F and F prime. And then once you have the first layer complete, not just the top white but also matching the edges, then you're ready for the second layer. Now what I do when I solve this, I turn that over and I solve it this way around. Okay, to solve the second layer doesn't have any corners. It only has centers and edge pieces. Well, the centers are already in place, so all I need is edge pieces for the second layer, and there are only 2 moves. It's an 8-step move, and it's really the same move. It's just once goes to the right side, once to the left side. So what happens here is I want to find the edge that goes in between these two. So I have blue and red here. So I'm going to take this blue and red piece and I want to put it in there. So this blue and red edge piece is going to fit here. But I can't just turn it this way because I'll lose my white side down here. So I have to do something to match up this blue piece with this corner without messing up the rest of the cube. And it's an 8-step move. It goes up, right, up, front. And it's going to be clock, clock, counter, 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 clock, clock. So up, right, up, front, and then that piece is in place. Okay, so first thing I want to do is look for an edge piece. So here I have an edge piece, blue and orange, an edge piece that doesn't have yellow in it. So this one has yellow, this one has yellow, this one has yellow. So this one's going to be what I want to use. Match it up with its color. This one's going to the left. So I'm going to do up, left, up, front, up, front. What that does is it matches it up with this edge piece and then slides it in. So I do up, left. Now notice these two are matched up. Up, front. And now those are matched up. Have another piece here. Notice first step is to match up the color. And then this is green and orange, so it's going to go in here in between green and orange. So from its position, it's going to go to the right. So since it's going to the right side, I'm going to do up, right, up, front, So up, right, up, front. All right, and then I have one last piece. So here's that one last piece. I match it up with the color. This is going to the right side, so again I'm going to do up, right, up, front. So basically that's it. Now you might run into a situation where you have a piece and it is in the right spot, but it's backwards. So what you have to do then is basically just exchange it with another piece. So I'll just put this piece in there. What happens when I put this in, this moves out. So I'll just do, since I'm moving this to the right, I'm going to do up, right, up, front, Now there's a different piece in there, which means the piece I need here has been moved out. It's over here. I'll turn that to match its color, and now I can move it back in. And that's it. And then just practice that over and over till you've memorized the step, and then check out my next video for how to solve the final layer.